everyone! Today it's time for another unhaul, which is crazy because I feel like I just did one of these and yet I'm surrounded by things that no longer are needed in our home. Ryan and I started on our minimalist journey January of 2017. It is now obviously nearing the end of January 2018, so we've had a year. We have decluttered so much stuff. We own so much less stuff than we did a year ago. It's pretty crazy when I look back at old videos and I'm like, holy cow, we had a lot of stuff. Like, we've decluttered a lot of stuff. And yet, at the beginning of this year, we kind of took a look at what we had in our house and we were like, we've had these things for a year. Have we used them? Have we used them enough to justify keeping them? Do we still like them after having them this past year? And there was a lot that was ready to go, whether it was something that came into our house this year that shouldn't have, or something that we've had since we started this and we just are ready to let it go finally. Like I said, I am surrounded by stuff that needs to get out of my house and I am ready for it to get out of my house. I thought about waiting longer to do this video so I could build up more stuff because I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep going through stuff. I want to get it done because I want this stuff out of my house because it just is starting to make it feel like a mess. Even though it's all put in the back room, I don't like it when we have stuff stacking up. As a minimalist, it just makes me cringe a little bit. But that is enough intro. So let's get into this. Also, I was going to say a few of these things are going to be repeats for any of you who watched my closet declutter, but I wanted to show them in this video anyways. But I will try to go over those ones quickly because I assume most of you who are into these kinds of videos probably already watched my other one. But okay, let's do this. First off, and this is something I just decided last night to let go of. I've been debating for a while, but we just don't use them, and it's our wine glasses, and I love them. I just think they're pretty. They're so simple. There's nothing really special about them, besides the fact that they were ours and we used to use them, but the wine I liked is not vegan, so we haven't really bought any wine. We bought champagne, I think, one time since going vegan and used these. I think maybe I put juice in them a couple times, and I think I put some other drink in it once, but we just really don't use them enough to keep them, and they're fragile, and so they're just kind of a pain to store. So anyways, our 2 wine glasses are going. By the way, we used to have 4. For anyone who watches, you know we break a lot of glasses in this house. Not on purpose, it just happens. So wine glasses are going. These are going, and my sister's actually taking these, and they're just gift bags I had. I went through all of our gift bags recently, and I picked out 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's actually adorable. It's from Aaliyah's baby shower. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 with this one. So 9 gift bags that are no longer being stored in our house. And I put all of them in a bag and hung them in the closet, so, like the ones that I was keeping, because I didn't want to get rid of all of them because we do go to gift-giving occasions, and gift bags are expensive, so I did keep a few that I thought we would probably use within the next, I don't know, couple of years, and I'm sure some minimalists would say, no, just get rid of all of them, but I don't know. I feel like for saving money, because that's also a priority for us, I didn't want to get rid of all of them, so I kept some. Next is this bag of toys of Aaliyah's, that I decided to downsize. This is actually just something my mom recently gave her. It's a little penguin bag, and it is totally adorable, and she played with it for a couple days, but my mom knew that she wouldn't keep it forever, but my mom just got a Christmas gift in it or something. It's actually really stinking cute. It's hard to get rid of the cute things. This is Aaliyah's Rudolph, and we got it for her last Christmas, and she loved him. She was super, super into Rudolph last Christmas. But this year, she wasn't quite as into him. I didn't really see her playing with him at Christmas time, and I figure if you don't play with Rudolph at Christmas time, when are you going to? So he's going, and it does make me kind of sad, but she just has way too many stuffed animals. So even after all the many, many, many stuffed animals we've gotten rid of. This is a mouse. It apparently came with my niece's Halloween costume. She was a lion, and this came with it. And then somehow Aaliyah ended up with it. I don't know, but we don't need it. This is a toy she took from my dad's house, but I don't want it. It's super, super annoying. I'm not into electronic toys at all. I try to avoid them basically at all costs. This came with her Lion Guard movie when she got it, and it had a little, it was like a little keychain, but the thing broke, and she just really doesn't need this little thing floating around in her toy box. This is just a magnifying glass Ryan gave her, but I don't know, it's getting dirty and scratched up. Then these animals, these went to her Ark, like Noah's Ark, you know? And I got rid of that a long time ago and just kept the animals, but I realized she really doesn't play with these animals that much anymore, so they're all going. Hopefully that some child that loves animals will get them, and that'll be great. Also a dinosaur, because this was the least favorite out of the dinosaur she has, and this dolphin, because she doesn't play with it that much. Then also this set of Mickey and Friends. She had a set of these when she was younger, and she played with them all the time. They were her favorite. She brought them everywhere. If we left the house without them, sometimes we had to go back to get them if she remembered. But we have her original set saved. We bought this one later on because I didn't want to lose her original set, but she doesn't really play with them anymore. So those are fine to go, and I have her special ones saved. These are a couple of those little things you get out of 25-cent machines. Sorry, can't talk, but they just seem unnecessary to me. They're tiny. She doesn't play with them that much. Okay, then the last couple of little things. This is just a little ornament that she had been playing with, and I actually got this from a friend in like elementary school. I've had this for so stinking long, but I don't know. I finally didn't really feel attached to it, so he's going. And then there's this little finger puppet my grandma gave her, but she doesn't really play with. And then I'm actually bummed about this because we bought this at a fair trade store because I thought it'd be cool if she had a little fair trade toy, and I thought he was super cute, but she doesn't play with them. Okay, this makes me a little bit sad, but we really don't wear them a lot. Okay, so for any of you who have been watching, you know we wore Santa pajamas this year, and last year we bought them in a size that Aaliyah would be able to wear for 2 years. And obviously Ryan and I could keep wearing ours. Aaliyah might be able to squeeze into these next year, but Ryan and I just don't like them. So these ones are mine, and these ones are Ryan's. And we're just gonna let them go. And I have this hope that some family will find them at the secondhand store and be like, oh my gosh, we can all match next year. That would make me really happy. But they just don't fit as well as we'd like them to, and they just don't really feel worth storing for the couple of times we wear them at Christmas time. We definitely wore them more last year than we did this year, but I'm just ready to let them go. That was kind of like one of those impulsive buys that as a minimalist I try not to do anymore, but we weren't minimalists back when we bought them, so impulsivity was a lot more common in our house back then. This is a bowl. I just don't use it that much. I used to store fruit on it at our last house, and it was great for that, but I don't have the counter space anymore, so... And I have another big bowl that I can mix things in, so I'm gonna let that go. I have slight second thoughts on it. That was another thing I just decided on yesterday, but I think it'll be fine. This is that pink sweatshirt hoodie that I just talked about in a recent video, and I tried wearing it twice, but I felt like it was killing me, like strangling me. It just felt, I don't like being stuck in things, and I felt stuck in that. That's gonna go back to my sister. This is that thing that I've had hanging in my closet. If you guys saw my closet tour I did a while back, it was in there. Plus, I think I've showed my closet a few times. But I just kind of felt like having that gave me a space to put more things in that I didn't necessarily need. And I might regret it someday if we move somewhere else that doesn't have enough storage space. But we'll figure something out, or downsize more, or whatever. And it's just huge, and it makes my closet kind of ugly, I feel like. And it just feels so much better having it out of the closet. And I have enough storage space in this house that I was able to put things elsewhere or declutter them. And so I'm really happy to be getting rid of that. Okay, here's the stuff that some of you will have already seen. Not all of it, but some of it. My sister also gave me this set of sheets for Aaliyah's bed, and I tried using them, and like there's nothing wrong with them, and we could keep them, but I just kind of felt like we don't really need a second set of sheets. And because Aaliyah's bedroom is the living room here, I don't know, the pink flowers was just a bit much for me, despite the fact that the other bedding has unicorns. I don't know, the unicorns are subtle in comparison to the flowers, I feel like. You guys know we did the countdown to Christmas thing with Aaliyah. I regret doing it a little bit. I wish we had only done like a 10-day countdown and only bought the good items that we bought, because multiple of the items have already broken and some just didn't work out. Like this hat, it just doesn't fit her well. And so it's a brand new hat. Hopefully some other kid whose head it fits will buy it. I was just not in the best spot coming up to Christmas, mentally and emotionally, and I just made some choices I would not do now. So yeah, anyway, I kind of regret doing the countdown to Christmas a little bit. She did have fun, so in that way, I don't regret it. Next Christmas, I will definitely be more thoughtful about what we purchase and not buy things that are going to break and not be great. So, I don't know. You live and you learn, right? Here's a t-shirt of Aaliyah's. She has all these socks that I bought, and we're only keeping one pair of them because they're purple, and purple is her favorite color. But they just don't stay on her feet very well. Unfortunately, these are pretty much brand new. She's only worn them a couple times, but they don't stay on. Pair of jeans. She's decided she no longer likes jeans, so I'm only keeping 2 pairs and getting rid of these ones. Then my kangaroo costume, which I already deliberated on way too long in a video, so I'm not going to say anything else about that. This minty green bra, which is actually super cute, but I just don't wear it. A couple pairs of socks, my earmuffs, t-shirt, long sleeve shirt. Mine. This is just a weird little bag. Why do we have so many bags? Little random bags. My jean jacket, my sweater, those leggings I didn't like, my vegan shirt, not being anti-vegan, I just don't wear it, doesn't fit right. The underwear I'm getting rid of, the little sweater thing that I don't think I'll actually wear. All that is going. Now, carrying on. Okay, I have these 2, oopsie, These two middle bowls, they're super cute. I love the idea of using them, but I remember once putting food in this and then it tasted weird because it was in a middle bowl. I don't know. They're cute. We've used this one for like popcorn for Leah, but in all honesty, we can use the bowls we have. We don't need these. They're really cute though. I do like them. Then this little random ring I found in a drawer the other day, and I was like, how has this still stuck around? I was probably gonna get rid of it, and then Aaliyah found it and started playing with it. And then this came on a shirt she got, but it has a pin. What is that? That's not safe for kids. Okay, so that's going. And this one I feel bad about because this is like a childhood thing of mine that my grandma gave to me so that Aaliyah could have, and it's a cute, adorable little tea set, but it's glass, and she already broke one of them one time when she was playing with them. It's just kind of a safety hazard, and I just feel like it's not necessary. She really doesn't need a glass tea set. I need to find something else. This is a box my little brother painted for me, and I do want to keep the box, so I need to find something else to put the tea set in to donate. This is the towel Ryan got me for Christmas years ago, like a lot of years ago. It's just worn out, and we have other ones that are in better condition, so I'm going to let that one go. Then I have some picture frames. I feel like either way I'm saying it wrong. These were from Aaliyah's room. If you guys recall, she had all the cute black and white photos in white picture frames, but it just hasn't worked out in this house. I've had them hung up, and I don't know. It's just not working out. So those three are going. This is a yellow picture frame that's been in our kitchen basically since we got married pretty early on. But I just don't really need it in this kitchen. I put the picture that was in this in one of the white frames, and I think I will eventually put that somewhere in the kitchen. I just haven't yet. But the yellow frame is going. Then this was a big deal. Ryan re-went through his closet and found like 10 or so items to get rid of. I was very proud of him for finally letting go of some things he didn't really like or wear anymore. He had this green shirt. He's kept it as like his Easter shirt because it's very Eastery, but for once a year, it's kind of silly to save in my opinion. It wasn't my favorite shirt anyway. This, on the other hand, I loved on him. I got him this for our first anniversary. It was this brand of shirts he found that fit him really well and he really liked, and so I ordered him 2 more because he had bought one time when we were at some mall. So it makes me a little bit sad to get rid of this because it has that sentimental first anniversary thing going for it, but he doesn't really wear it anymore. He doesn't need it, so I'd rather somebody who was going to wear it have it. Then he also had a white one. He had 2 white button-ups, and he tried them both on and decided this one he didn't like as well as the other one. And then we get into some weird stuff, because for any of you who don't know, Ryan's in a band, and they wear kind of weird clothes for their shows. They're not that weird. Like, I'm super used to it, so it doesn't seem that weird to me, but for anyone who didn't know that Ryan was in a band and that he did this kind of thing, you might wonder why my husband owned these things. I don't know. Anyways, he has this one. This isn't that weird. This is just a pink shirt that's kind of plaidish. But then he has this purple jacket thing complete with shoulder pads. They just wore for 1 or 2 shows. Him and one of the other guys had matching ones, and then the other 2 guys were matching something. I don't even know. I wasn't at that show. And then this is a sweater. Again, another show. They all had matching like sweaters. Then this one goes like all the way back to the beginning of the band when they first started wearing kind of wild stuff, the striped shirt. So he's hung on to it just because it's kind of sentimental from all the way back, but it doesn't really fit what they go for. They do a lot more floral type shirts these days, so that is going. And then these are Ryan's slacks he wore to our wedding, but he tried them on. It's like, no, these don't really fit, and I'm never going to wear them, so the wedding slacks are going, which is a little bit sad. But he still has his like vest and tie he wore for our wedding, so, and he actually wears both of those to like things, so it's totally fine that he's getting rid of the slacks because he wasn't going to wear those anyways. He had a Ramones shirt, just doesn't fit him that well anymore. He has this striped shirt, which these are just now back to regular clothes that he was wearing, not band stuff. And I think that's the end of Ryan's stuff unless something else is hidden down here. And then I got rid of some of Leah's stuff. This I loved so much, and she hardly wore it, and it makes me so sad, but she tried it on recently, and I was like, that's actually small on you now, so she doesn't need that. And then I also went through her baby things that I had saved in her like sentimental box, and there's just a few things I wasn't that attached to anymore, so I decided to let go of. She had this little wintry dress that she wore the last couple of years. These little monkey pajamas, they are cute, and I remember her being a baby in them, but I have pictures of her in these things, so don't really need them. And these ones are really little, 3 to 6 month jammies that she had. Ugh, that kind of makes me sad, just because she was so small once. And then this shirt actually is super cute. I really liked this one, but again, I don't really need to save it. Little lemonade shirt. I thought it was very cute. And then this sweatshirt, which a part of me is wondering if I should put this in her sentimental box. She really did like this shirt, but it's her little one. I'm sure you guys have seen her in this because she's worn this more recently. Okay, we're almost to the end of this. We have our old DVD player because we got a Blu-ray player for Christmas, which was super cool. It was very unexpected, but my mother-in-law had heard me say that some DVDs were no longer working in our DVD player, and so they got us a Blu-ray player, which is cool. We've never had a Blu-ray player, so now if we ever get a movie on Blu-ray, we can actually watch it. It's never happened before, but you never know. So anyways, the old DVD player is going, and it's remote. And this old Harry Potter DVD is going because they got me the whole set of Harry Potter DVDs for Christmas, which I was incredibly excited about because if you guys don't know, I really like Harry Potter. I'm not like one of those nerds who's like dissected the whole movie and I can tell you every fact about it, but I just really enjoy it as a movie series. I think it's really cool, and I'm reading the books right now. So anyways, this is going because now I have the whole set. This is a really old photo book I have. I got it at like a school auction thing. I just realized I don't really need it, so I took the pictures out and just put it in an envelope, and this is going. This is an old pair of gloves that are going because I got some new ones for Christmas. These are like random electronic things, video game things. I don't really know what they are, but these are all going. And then this is our set of pumpkin carving kit because we didn't even use it this year, so I was like, if we didn't use it this year, I'm not hanging on to it for a full another year until Halloween. This is a random little boop, boop, pocket knife set thing. I don't know, what do you call these things that have a bunch of stuff on them? But we just have a couple of them. We don't need it. Here's a jar. And lastly, unless I'm forgetting anything around me, I don't think so, I'm getting rid of our final glass. When Ryan and I got married, we had a set of either 9 or 10 of these, and they have slowly broken over the past 5 years, although this one's made it for a long time. Like it's been quite a while since we broke the second to last one. But this is the last one. It just doesn't go with our other 4 glasses, and I've kept it just because I'm like, how long will the last one last? But it's like I'm just waiting for this cup to break, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a glass. But we don't really need it. So there you have it, guys. This is our New Year unhaul. Everything we've picked out since the beginning of the year to get rid of, and it's all going away. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts or comments in the comment section below. Wait, thoughts or comments? Thoughts or questions? Comments or questions? What do I normally say? I don't know. Anything you have to say, please leave it down below, and I'll be back soon. Bye, guys.